How do we make faith magnetic?
I think the premise of the book is, I think sometimes as Christians, especially in the West, we're struggling to get traction with where people are at. As in sometimes we're really pleased if people are antagonistic about our faith. The fact is, often we're just kind of not getting any traction. People are living their lives. We've got this great news to tell. And so the book is trying to explore, what does the Bible say about human beings in a way that we can really then understand them and get stickiness to have that traction tethered to God's word. So the book is an exploration of, I think, certain how might you call it, itches that all human beings have. And it's based on the work of a very famous missiologist, someone who was a missionary in Indonesia in the middle of the 20th century, a guy called J.H. Babik. And he was a missionary, and he knew his Bible very well, and he knew other religions very well. And he said, look, there are these questions that all human beings seem to ask. They're these itches that everyone has to scratch. And he calls them magnetic points.
Yes.
So what I've tried to do in the book is take that framework. In Babik's day, he was applying that to Hinduism and Buddhism and Islam. I've tried to transpose that into our post-Christian, secular, Western context and tried to say, look, it's the same people made in the image of God who are running to God and running away from God, who know him and don't know him. All human beings are religious. That's what Paul says in Acts 17. And so what I try to do is give the framework and then give examples of these 5 magnetic points that all human beings are asking. And then that's the first half of the book. And the second half of the book is then saying, how does this connect to the gospel of Jesus Christ?
I really hope that you have enjoyed this interview. Can I encourage you to hit subscribe so that you can get more of these interviews in the future?